J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into the Walking Dead. They're so dead. Episode 13, Season 11, final season. This one's called Warlords. I mean, we've seen plenty of those. Technically. I mean, they don't think of themselves that way, but... I mean... Has there ever been one who has? See behind me a bunch of boxes packing up. This is the last week we are going to be in this apartment. We're moving into a house. So next week for episode 14, new digs. You're going to see a new area, basically. We haven't decided how we're going to do it yet, but it's going to be pretty. We're going to make it super pretty. But in the show here, last we left off was basically Milton checking out all the camps. The 3 camps we know about, Oceanside, Hilltop, and Alexandria, expecting basically all of them to be like, oh, thank God you're here. You're a savior. And then 2 of them were like, no. Hilltop and Oceanside, more or less because of Maggie, but because, you know, they were loyal to Maggie. Maggie's never lied to him. She's tried to take care of him. And they were kind of like, nah, we're good. You know, appreciate it. Appreciate the offer. Don't know ya. Fuck off. You know, basically. And Milton was very much seemingly kind of in all or nothing mode. She was impressed, especially with Maggie. She was very much hoping that Maggie would come into the fold because she saw the value in Maggie for sure. But, you know, Hilltop and Oceanside both said no. And, you know, Aaron's more or less running Alexandria at this point, desperately does want the help, sees the value, believes Daryl at his word, because Daryl's the one saying, you know, like, hey, I don't trust shit. I trust nothing. But these guys are being, you know, they have been helping. So, yeah, we'll see where that goes, because basically at the end of the episode, we saw that Hornsby just straight up lied to Aaron and be like, yeah, we're all good. We're going to help out Alexandria. I know I said it was going to be all three or nothing. But no, we're going to be good. Because apparently he's just going to try to do it himself. We still don't exactly know why or to what end, but it seems like he just wants power. He just wants control of things. I don't know if it's to eventually try to take over Commonwealth itself or what, but he's got sinister plans because, you know, he's wearing a suit. People in suits have sinister plans. Meanwhile, in Commonwealth itself, it seems like Ezekiel is getting that surgery he desperately needs because of what Carol did. But what's going to be the cost? You know what I mean? Like, you know there's going to be more coming. But what is it? So, I'm kind of nervous about that. But, hey, we'll see if Ezekiel, well, first of all, if he survives the surgery. I don't know if we saw him come out of it last week or not. I mean... yeah, Commonwealth's doing well, but are they doing that well to have, you know, not that much worry about infection, stuff like that? We'll see. There's always other stuff going on, like Rosita dealing with what could be a problem with the whole resist situation, but yeah, we'll find out. Let's go. Warlords. It's ominous ass title for sure, because, like, I think we've met all the major players right now. Maybe more will fall in. I don't know. Maybe there's other communities that are seeing all this shit going on and kind of like, we want a piece. I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go.
You too?
Yeah. I just talked to Maggie.
What'd she say?
Not much. Just give me this.
Oh, do they develop a bit of a... hey? Seemed a little awkward, that.
Hey, see your shot.
Yeah.
Got a rider coming.
Who is it?
If it's a trick, it's an aggressive trick.
They're slaughtering them.
What? Who's slaughtering who? Hey, what do you got? I mean, free horse. Those shits ain't cheap.
That's exactly who my mother would have targeted. And I helped. I'm not letting it happen to someone else.
So you're not leaving?
Why don't you want their help? The Commonwealth's. Getting by is what I've been forced to do my whole life. I was told that it makes you stronger and wiser, but it doesn't.
You think the Commonwealth knows better?
Is that crazy to think?
Yes. Those people have not been tested for 10 years. Do you want to be there when they are?
Knife slashed right through the neck guard.
Yeah. They weren't killed by walkers.
Something in the armor gap.
God, you feel that?
That guy.
That rush.
The dude from Ozark. No!
Today, we're gonna make the world just a little bit better than it was yesterday.
I thought you said these were friendly settlers. It doesn't look friendly.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Right.
Places like that usually have some old man with a shotgun inside just looking for an excuse to kill some dumbass who stepped on his front lawn. What's the largest group you found?
4.
And there are 40 in there.
So, it's not up for discussion. I need you to trust that I know what I'm doing. So let's go.
This isn't the greatest plan. Like, you're walking in. Okay. Hi.
Seats. What's your name?
Toby Carlson.
Toby?
Get on your goddamn knees!
Tell me where your raiding party is, or I'm gonna start dropping bodies on the floor. Starting with him.
Do we look like raiders to you?
Wolves, dressed as sheep, speaking lies.
You think we're cannibals? Cannibals who came in with pre-packaged MREs? That's what you're going with?
Never come back.
Dude!
He was gonna let us go! Shut up!
Keep him hostage. I'll be back in safe.
Dude, what? There are 37 other people. Like, they're all armed. Oh, this is before. Okay.
What's up? No, 4 years sober next month.
I used some of them to send out a convoy full of supplies. But that other thing. Convoy didn't check in last week, so I sent out scouts to see what happened. Tracks led to an apartment complex where some group is holed up.
Oh.
The address is like a general.
Another warlord.
I need a surgical solution.
Oh, man. I don't do that anymore, Lance.
I need the former CIA guy who helped root out disobedient ships from here back in the day. I need an assassin. I need to make it right.
Man, he's good. It's good. The
Okay.
manipulation.
The guns and the cargo you hijacked. Where are they?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Stop!
I found those weapons. Don't you think
All that talk, you died so quick.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, okay.
I turned my back for 1 goddamn minute!
Where'd you get that?
You gave it to the guy who rode into Hilltop.
No, I didn't. Don't move.
Hey!
How many of you are there? What's it look like?
A lot dead.
Who are you?
Guy in charge is arguing with 2 others, a priest and a guy with a spike ball for an arm.
Gabriel and Aaron.
Okay, he's out there with a partner.
There's a community. Right here. You ask for Maggie, no one else. You tell her Gabriel and Aaron are in trouble.
Oh, Gabriel didn't kill the soldier. Ah, fucking Negan did.
Negan?
Gabe.
Where are my weapons?
I don't know.
You really don't, do you? I believe you.
And you're gonna kill him anyway.
took out our best.
Yeah, but they needed to hear it.
Right. Okay. So we don't get to find out how that wraps up, huh? Damn it. But, you know, Negan and that group were up top there, and coming down, Aaron and that group got a shot. So yeah, clearly Hornsby does see, you know, like, he's not wrong. That's the problem. Like, if this group was an actual threat, which very much seems like they're not, you know, it's not a bad idea to preemptively find out and take him out. But at the same time, because that leader was so aggressive, I think, like, dude from the Ozark's guy, fucking psycho. He's real good at playing a psycho. Like, he just assumed, all right, these are our guys, because this leader is super aggressive and, like, threatening him with skulls on the shelf. And it's like, well, that leader's just doing what Hornsby's doing. Like, he's trying to protect his people. It's just, but that's totally true. Like, if you had all the weapons, why would no one be holding the weapons? Like, seriously. Like, that's pretty simple. Like, if these were your guys, don't you think you'd be getting shot at this point? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they're not the guys. They're not the group. Who I'm really excited to see in this situation, and I don't remember his name, obviously, but the leader of the squads, I guess, the leader of the militia / police, the guy in the orange armor, Max's brother. I remember Max's name for some reason. I can't remember his name, but I mean, there's no way that dude knows about this guy. There's no way. There's no way that dude knows what Hornsby's doing. You know what I mean? Or at least not to this extent. Because he seems like a really good dude. Like, he seems like he's hell-bent on protecting people and saving people. I hope we get a flashback episode with those guys. With that dude and his sister Max. Like, because I want to know more about them. I want to know who they were before everything. I want to know why he's so, you know, like, he's not a prick. Like, he is a prick, but because he has to be a prick. But he's clearly a good dude. At least I'm hoping. If he turns out to be on Hornsby's side, you know, they might kill off every character before the end of the season. You got crazy Ozark man and that big bastard who's clearly adept at fighting. You know, that could be formidable. Plus Hornsby clearly could give a shit. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the line is drawn between, like, what Milton and the orange suit guy and Hornsby and the psycho Ozark man. Like, are they all together? They know what's going on? Or are they completely, you know, is Milton and security man in the dark about this shit? We'll see, but that's a very interesting thing going forward. Well, that's a bit of a stroke of luck that these guys, the Hornsby, decided to take out the camp where Negan is. Like, for a second I thought maybe Negan and the person he was traveling with was clearly, you know, just another person in that camp. Like, I thought those two were, like, traveling alone together. They found each other and started traveling together. Nope, they're part of that community. And as soon as I saw Negan, I'm like, oh, he's the one that attacked that caravan and took the weapons. Nope, like, it was someone else. We don't know who it was yet, but that's going to be interesting going forward because someone clearly did. Was it Hilltop, Alexandria, or Oceanside? I don't think so. Like, I don't think it would be, but you never know. Plus, we don't know the whole story with that caravan. They could have been going to take out another community, say Hilltop or Oceanside. We've seen Oceanside. You know, they can get after it. You're not going to just take over Oceanside. So, we don't know, but it's going to be damn interesting finding out. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And what is that? That's the second episode of the back half of part 2. It's a complicated sentence. Splitting all this into 3 parts. But yeah, we're officially on the back half of the final season. I'm excited to see where it goes from here because there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of ways it could go. And that's pretty good. I like it. Like, it's not where it used to be when we were, you know, like, I don't know how much of this is all in the comics, the original story, but it's interesting to me. I like the Commonwealth thing because it's like more or less taking out Chicago. You know what I mean? Like you've got an established city at this point. I'm sure the majority of the people that live there are unaware of this part of it, these goings on. But, what happens if they find out? Would anyone leave? Would anyone just try to oust the current government and be like, that's not okay, we'll take it from here, thank you for all your work, but fuck you. There's a lot of ways this could go. And as I said, when we jump into episode 14 next week, we will be in our new house. Super excited. I'll show you around once we get into it. But of course, we'll take our time setting up shop where we're going to record. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. The move has been... I'm recording this actually on Monday night, the 14th. We get the keys on the 15th. We get it tomorrow morning. We get the keys. We're actually going to hand off the keys right away to a floor guy because he's going to clean up the top floor. It's full of some dingy carpet. It's been there for a long time. So we're going to tear it up, shine up the wood that's underneath. And then we're going to start moving in this upcoming Saturday. By the time episode 14 comes out, we'll be on our new digs. So, yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see it. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.